I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay.
Look bad, I do. You can never look bad. To show them, because see, in this world, you ain't doing nothing wrong. It would be wrong if I did. I'm looking wrong because what the f you doing trying to with a transgender? The world's not ready for that. Because believe me, man, they would hop on me like a it would be my father would disown me. Mess with me. See, Shauna,
what? I'm just
and I'm just now adapting to this type of work. But who I was before, I'm like alpha male. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga. Now, yes, I'm saying it's all new to me, and I'm trying to be open-minded about it. I'm old in my ways. I'm a 55-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, Dad. I'm gonna try not to be selfish. Okay, since you're saying I'm being selfish.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about me and what I could be going through. That's not fair. Because people are cruel, and my world would be finished. I would be done. I would. What little I'm trying to get back. What little I'm trying to get Zeno back into the thing, now I'd be done.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all had a very great weekend also. My day is going absolutely wonderful. Big shout out to all the channel members, all the subscribers of the Trey King Show family, and much love to each and every last one of you beautiful souls. Yes, you are. We have a story about Benzino. Now look, I did not want to do this story about Benzino, and I'm going to try my best to take the high road, even though I'm still trying to find that road in life. But one thing about it, look, I am not going to lie on nobody. I am not going to speculate. I am going to speak what? Yes, facts all day, every day. Now, I'm sure some of y'all have already heard this story about Benzino and also the transgender Shauna Brooks. And with a jawline like that, golly, it should have been Shauna Hook. Anyway, I'm going to take it real easy. And no offense to anybody in the LGBTQRS community, anything like that. But my thing is this right here. Look, you have to live in your truth. And by the way, yes, this is grown folks talk on a Monday. Yes, messy Monday is what we call it. Look, what I need you all to do right now is get those sweet, precious, badass kids out the room right now. So us grown folks have a quick dialogue and see what's really going on in the mind of Benzino. Get those kids out the room right now. Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, hopefully those kids out the room by now. If those kids are not out the room by now, tough double D titty. Now look, Benzino been in the news a lot lately for the last like 2 or 3 weeks. But one thing about it, look, I was trying to hold out on doing this video, but as more evidence came out, I couldn't help but put my 2 cents in, just like I always did. And it's a few things that Benzino said that really struck a nerve with me. Now look, I have no beef with Benzino. Hell, I have no beef with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? I live by a certain code, live and let live. But at the same time, in this day and age, in the year 2022, people must live in their truth. Now, Benzino been all over Twitter and also all over social media defending himself against these gay rumors, saying that he does not mess with transgender women. But at the same time, it seems quite suspect because the evidence says different. But anyway, I'm going to let the story talk for itself. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion. All of it. Surely, as we go. In recent news, yes, in recent news, Benzino is directing his rants towards Shauna Brooks, a transgender model, actress, comedian, and music artist. Damn, Shauna Brooks is a jack of all trades, if you know what I mean. Probably jack you know. Anyway, 50 Cent made claims that Brooks and Benzino were in a sexual relationship and Benzino was not having any of that. You already know 50 Cent's be on everybody ass, literally, including Young Buck. And big shout out to Young Buck. Well, yeah, Young Buck, look. No offense. I know we had our beef in the past, but one thing about it, look, I am totally off of that. Now, look, I am not going to include you in the story, but Benzino happened to include you in the story, as you can see by this screenshot right here. Now, look, we already know the story with Young Buck, but like the title said, this video is not about Young Buck. It's basically about Benzino. But one thing about people, when they get accused of something, guess what they do? They look somewhere else and then point the finger and try to accuse somebody else of doing the same thing, allegedly, and I use that word very loosely, just like some of these Buddhists. They use people for a decoy, for a scapegoat, when they're doing basically the same damn thing. Now, anyway, this is what Benzino had to say just last month on April the 21st. He says, anybody, and I mean anybody, who had written a blog on YouTube trying to make money off this is about to be sued. Well, hold on. How are you going to sue somebody, number one, when it's in the news? You didn't say nothing about the regular publications. Hell, you even got regular media talking about this. ABC, NBC, rolling out, People's Magazine, all kinds of stuff. TMZ. You didn't say one thing about suing them. But quite funny that you all say you want to sue YouTubers. Why you want to sue YouTubers? And yes, some YouTubers do go overboard. Some of the YouTubers do lie on celebrities. You know what I'm saying? We already know what happened with the story with Tasha K and also Cardi B. And I'm not throwing shade at Tasha K nor Cardi B, but the truth is the truth. Sometimes people go too far. That's why I speak nothing but facts all day. So if you want to get mad at me, you want to sue me for the truth. And guess what? You won't win a puck come, what we call it. Anyway, so Benzino basically says that anybody on YouTube trying to make money off of this is about to be sued. This internet would get someone killed for real. And that's the truth. And he also says, and know this, on my mother, I died. Hey, MF, that means your mother, you already know. To say something in person to me about this, false BS. But at the same time, how can it be false BS when we have you on audio? We have you on audio basically.
I'm looking wrong because what the f you doing trying with a transgender?
Talking to this transgender. So my thing is this right here. Number one, how can you not look at this person and tell that's a transgender? Let me ask you something for you fellas out there, for you women out here watching also, because I ain't talking to no children. Now, could you not look at this person and tell that maybe this was a transgender or maybe something else is really going on? You feel what I'm saying? How you not look at that damn jawline and that damn head, that skull, and see that's not a woman? That's what I want to know right there. Because sometimes looks are deceiving. I'm not saying they're not. Look, I've never been deceived. You feel what I'm saying? Because I look for everything. If you got a woman, you know what I'm saying, who's a full-fledged woman who look kind of messed up, guess what? Ain't no sense of me even looking no further. So how you feel when you looking at a man and you seeing all these strange features or whatnot, and something don't register in your mind and say, well, look, maybe that might be a man. So I need to go on by my business if I'm not into that type of lifestyle. But anyway, and then Benzino goes on to say that he is willing to go to jail for the rest of his life to clear his name and debunk the rumors about him. But one thing you can't debunk is this audio tape. Because my thing is this, if you're innocent, why are you calling the transgender? And since you want to reference Young Buck, talking about people like Young Buck and 50 Cent or into transgender or into gay man or whatnot, why would you throw their name in there? I can see you throwing 50 Cent name in there because 50 be dogging you. But Young Buck haven't said nothing about you. And no, I am not defending Young Buck. But at the same time, it's like the pot calling the kettle black when allegedly you are involved in the same type of lifestyle. So you cannot get mad when these people out you because, number one, you shouldn't put yourself in that kind of position. But at the same time, Shauna said this right here, that one night he calls me at 2 o'clock in the morning in sloppy seconds again. So you and this person been having phone conversations. Now, let's go back to what you said, because when I first heard about this story, I thought you said that you and this person just had like a few conversations and you found out it was transgender and you cut off all communication and the person started lying on you. So if all this is true, what this person's saying, you did know that this was a transgender that you was talking to. That's why you was on the phone pleading with the person to not expose you or whatnot. And then that's why you threatened to kill the person. You see what I'm saying? Look, people lie on me all the time. And guess what? I don't threaten to kill none of them. Because guess what? The truth stands by itself. The truth don't need nobody to help it. The truth don't need nobody to broadcast it or whatnot. Because the truth is the truth. You feel what I'm saying? But like I say, there's three sides to every story. There's Benzino's side. There's Shauna's side. There's also the what? Look at the bottom. The truth. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, now Shauna said that Benzino calls at 2 o'clock in the morning in sloppy seconds again. He has a stripper over there, Brooke said. He's showing the stripper my pictures. Now, why would you show, allegedly, if you really did this, why would you show a stripper a picture of a transgender? That's what the hell I want to know right there. But anyway, And then Shauna says that Benzino says, I want you to come. You know, that's one of my fantasies. To be what? With a stripper and also a transgender? So how is this person lying or whatnot when this person had receipts on you and also have text messages and also phone conversations? See, what needs to happen is people need to live in their truth. You feel what I'm saying? That's why, since the end of 2016, we've been pushing people out the closet. Because some of these guys and some of these women also, but I'm talking about these guys, they do not want to come out the closet. They got both hands on each side of the damn closet and refuse to budge. So sometimes you have to walk behind them and just shove the hell out of them, and maybe then they'll come out the closet. But why would you sit up here and have a conversation with this person, talking to this person, pleading with this person not to out you, not to release any information, and then threaten to kill a person if all of this was a lie? So evidently, it sounds like it's some truth to this. Now, I'm not saying that everything Shauna said is the truth, because I know people lie, and maybe Shauna has something that she's trying to gain out of this also, which may be a little clout. Because just yesterday, Shauna released a diss track basically dissing Benzino, talking about Benzino gave her some neck. So who is around there really giving who neck? And I'm like, how in the hell Benzino going to give you any kind of neck when Poe Benzino don't even have no damn neck? You know what I'm saying? This dog right here in this picture got more neck than Benzino. But I will say this also. Where's Young Jock? Where's Stevie J and Kurt and Lil Scrappy when you need them? Benzino needs some damn help out here. But also, back to the suing the bloggers part. I mean, it seemed to me that you would have to have money to sue the bloggers. Now, look, I know you may have a little money saved up, but Althea said she need all that money to help pay for that child support that you are behind on. So in my opinion, what Benzino need to do is get his affairs in order and worry about taking care of his child and stop suing bloggers, because Althea said, the hell, you're broken. You ain't got no money to even sue nobody. But one thing I will say is this, is that I know people lie. But I want to say this in closing also, is that you shouldn't put yourself in these positions. If and when you knew this was a man, that there was a transgender, you should have stopped all conversation then. And then the person couldn't have said nothing about you. But how can you sit up here and convince the public that you did not know this when you basically said that you're trying to wrap your head around this whole transgender lifestyle type of thing? It sounded like to me that you was coming to grips with it yourself, like you were trying to find some kind of acceptance about it. But one thing about it, a straight man do not talk like that. Now look, I'm not saying that Benzino is gay or anything like that. I would just let the facts speak for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? And Benzino, if you happen to watch the video, please don't get mad at me and please don't try to sue me, because guess what? I'm only saying exactly what you're saying and also what the news is saying. So if you're going to sue me, you have to sue all of them also. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you was in broadcasting, you was in journalism yourself. So you should already know about the freedom of the press. Look, as long as nobody's slandering you or defaming you, you have no case. So one thing about it is this right here, for future's sake, do not put yourself in these type of positions. But if you really rock that way, just come on out. Everybody else is doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Look at all the other rappers that have been exposed. But how are you going to sit up here and throw Young Buck up under the bus? Now, we understand about 50 Cent, because 50 Cent throw everybody on the bus. But Young Buck already has enough BS going on. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. And if there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.